All right. Let's start standing today. And to get ourselves grounded, just begin to sort of rock on your feet. You're keeping the foot flat, but you're rocking from ball of the foot to heel of the foot. And I want to use this idea of just like almost like this subtle rhythm, this subtle internal motion. It's kind of like a lullaby, right? Like humans love rocking. We got rocking chairs, we've got cradles. Like we love this soothing feeling of rocking. We like being in the ocean. And so you're just kind of creating this sense of rocking, and you're soothing your mind. You're soothing the wandering awareness, the busy day, whatever it was, and you're coming into this presence of observing and being here with the body and being here in this space. And then just on the inhale, when you rock forward, you're going to lift your arms up. And when you exhale, you're going to shift to the heel and swing the arms back. Inhale, swing the arms forward. Exhale, swing the arms back. Just a couple more at your own pace now, even. So that you're just feeling this gentle rhythm of movement. Inhale, you go forward. Exhale, you go back. Another gentle warm up. This is called kidney tapping. This is actually a qigong exercise. And you're just going to swing side to side. And let your arms, I like to think of my arms as sort of ropes and my hands as knots at the end of the rope. So the knots are kind of heavy and they're swinging the ropes, but I'm really swinging my trunk and my arms are just staying very relaxed. As relaxed as you can get them really is the ideal. And you can almost like feel like you're smacking your body a little bit. Your arms are so relaxed. You just let your knees and your hips kind of rotate and bend, twisting from the waistline. Breathing and rocking. Just trying to kind of get into just a relaxed body. Stressed out mind can carry tension in the tissue. You're just trying to be present. Couple more. Get a little more momentum, a little more twisting. Really trying to loosen up the joints in the shoulder. Good. Now you're going to inhale, lift your arms up. You're going to come up on your tippy toes, and then you're going to drop onto your heels, drop onto flat feet like this. And kind of swing your arms. So again, we're just trying to relax, loosen up the body. Inhale, arms go up. Heels drop as you exhale. Inhale, heels up. Drop. Kind of want to feel that hitting of the heel striking all the way up into the body. A couple more. Inhale up. Last one. Good. Inhale, you're going to swing your arm up and exhale over. 2 or 3 deep breaths here, stretching over. And then inhale back up. Next side, inhale, swing the right arm up. And then exhale over. Counting very slowly, just down, body kind of relax and open. Back to center. Inhale, swing the left arm. Exhale, send it over. Back up. Inhale, swing the right arm. Exhale, send it over. Back up. Interlock the fingers behind the back and gently pull the hands back behind you. Let your head be heavy here. Hinge at your hips, come down. You don't have to go that far. And then inhale, come back. Push the hands down and back. Really be very careful here. You don't want to bring your head below your shoulders. Exhale, let your head be heavy. Other folks, just bend, let that head feel like a bowling ball. Inhale, back up. Reach those hands back. One more time. Bowling ball head. As you come up, the hips can go forward as you push the fingers back. Good. Swoop the arms out in front. Exhale, forward fold. Let's just create a nice little breathing flow here. It'll kind of feel like some rocking is going on. Inhale, lift up, flat back. Exhale, bow forward. You want to find that back and forth sense of rhythm. Inhale, up. Exhale, bow. Inhale, up. Exhale, bow. Good. Bend your knees, inhale, swing your arms up. Open them out to the sides. Bring them down. Inhale, bend your knees, swing your arms up. Straighten your legs. Exhale, down by your sides. A couple more like that. Inhale, swooping forward. Exhale, down. Inhale, swoop forward. You've got it. Exhale. You can go a little faster if you want to generate a little more energy. Inhale, swoop. Exhale, open. Up. If you move a little faster, take bigger breaths. Like you're throwing leaves in the sky. And then watching them fall. 2 more. Last one. Good. Inhale, arms up. Step your right leg back. And then exhale, bow over the front leg. Inhale, come up. Exhale, bend the front knee, warrior 1. Inhale, come back, straighten the legs. Exhale, pyramid pose, bowing over straight legs. Inhale, come up. Exhale, bend the front knee. Inhale, come up. Exhale, bow over the straight leg. Bend your front knee and then rock forward, standing splits. Lifting that right leg up as high as it'll go. And then placing it on your mat. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, hands to your heart. This rhythm is sort of similar as the same reason we enjoy listening to music, the same reason we enjoy the rocking chair. We want to almost allow this sort of trance in the mind so we can get sort of just a little lost in the moment. Stepping the left foot back. Inhale, arms up. Lost in the movement. Exhale, bow. Inhale up. Exhale, warrior 1. Inhale. Exhale, pyramid. Inhale up. Exhale, warrior 1. Inhale up. Exhale, pyramid. Inhale up. Exhale, warrior 1. Last one. Inhale up. Exhale, pyramid. Rock forward. Lift up that left leg. Standing splits. Exhale, lower it down. Place your hands on the mat and let's step back. Downward facing dog. Pushing back. You can do this on the knees if you're still getting a little warmed up, but what you're going to do is you're going to drop the pelvis forward and then pull the hips back. So you're going to inhale, come forward, drop the pelvis to the floor. Exhale, push the pelvis back. Again, more rocking, back and forth movement, linking it to your breath. Inhale, forward. Exhale, back. Inhale, forward. Exhale, back. Last one, inhale, forward. Exhale, back. And let's come on down to the knees and rest the head on the earth, child pose.
When you're laying in child's pose, just give a gentle rolling of your forehead, left to right, right to left. Back and forth. Opening up the neck. The next time you roll to one side, lift up the arm, and then come back down. Roll, lift up the other arm, and come back down. And settle back and settle into the pose for a moment. Just breathe. If you're trying to drop into the rhythm of your practice, let's come up to kneeling posture. If you need a blanket under your back knee, please do so. As you step your left foot forward into lunge. And I'm going to use blocks today. Maybe you want to put some blocks to frame your front leg. We're going to go back and forth between lunge and runner stretch. So we're going to open our chest here. Push down with the blocks. Push down with the legs. And then exhale, sink your hips back and lift the front toes. So that front leg is moving towards straight. Inhale, rock forward. Push down with the hands and legs. Exhale, sink the hips back, lift the front toes. Inhale, rock forward. Just enjoy moving and breathing. Trouble with it is that's a little too simple, right? The mind can still wander. So you have to move a little faster and coordinate your breath. Whatever it takes that you can just breathe and move and allow that to be satisfying. Allow that to be simple enough, yet complex enough that you can just do that. That's what we're looking for. One more time. Inhale, rock forward. Exhale, rock back. And then step back, kneeling posture. You can rest down, child's pose again. So we're going to take puppy pose, where you put the arms out. It's a little more rigorous than child's pose. You have the hips above your knees, and then everything else looks like down dog. Terrific. Let's come back up and put the right foot in front. We're going to make the low lunge shape on the second side first. Kind of find your low lunge distance. That's going to kind of set the tone for the sequence. Very simple, low lunge to runner stretch. So when we're in low lunge, you're pushing down with the legs and hands and looking up. Runner stretch, sit back with your hips and peel those front toes up. And then inhale, rock forward. Exhale, rock back. And this simple movement back and forth, coordinating with your breath. This can help attain that yogic state by just being fully present for the task. The mind will stop that internal narrative. Exhale back. The internal talker, all day long, it follows us around, telling us how the world is, helping us worry, helping us stress out. When we practice yoga, we're saying, hey, we don't need any help worrying, we don't need any help stressing out. We really just appreciate it, inner monologue. You could be quiet, and I could just move and breathe. Inhale forward. Exhale back. Two more. Last one. And step back, kneeling pose, coming down to child's pose, or coming back to tabletop, hands and knees. If this next one bothers you at all, you can test it if you want, but or this can totally be done at the wall, or you could put your props up, put your hands on a coffee table. Okay, so here we're on tabletop pose, everybody. And you're gonna inhale, turn open and lift your right arm to the sky. And then exhale, take that arm, keep it in the air, but thread it under your left, looking to the left. And then inhale, open. Exhale, thread it under. Inhale, open. Exhale, thread it under. And this time you're going to lay the arm on the ground and lay the side of your head on the ground. Breathe. And if you can, you're going to gently rock your spine. So it's like you're turning your chest toward the right arm, and then you're turning your chest toward the sky. Just it might only be 1 inch worth of movement. Just getting a little bit of rocking here to go deeper in the pose. Good, let's inhale, come back up to tabletop. We're gonna do 3 thread the needles and we'll hold on the last one, or rock on the last one. Inhale, left arm up. Exhale, thread it under. Keep it in the air. Inhale, thread it up. Exhale, thread it through. Inhale, up. Exhale, through. And then laying on the arm, laying on the side of the left skull. A little bit of gentle rocking with your spine. Back and forth. And that rocking can actually help relax the muscles, relax the body. You can slide deeper into the stretch, deeper into where the pose is accessible for you today. To capture your presence, to capture your felt experience. Inhale, come back up. Push the hips back. Inhale, come forward. And exhale, drop the hips down. Bend your elbows as you lower down. Inhale, lift the chest. Hold it and breathe. Good. Push down with your hands. Send the hips back towards the heels. Knees close together. Inhale, come forward. Exhale, drop the hips and slowly bend your elbows. Inhale, lift your chest. Hold it and breathe. Good. Push back, downward facing dog pose. Good. Let's do some knee to chest. Add a little more rigor to the sequence now. You're going to inhale, lift your right leg up high to the sky. And then exhale, pull your knee to chest. Coming forward with the shoulders. Inhale, leg to sky. Exhale, knee to chest. Inhale, leg to sky. Exhale, knee to chest. 2 more. Inhale, leg to sky. Exhale, knee to chest. Last one. Inhale, leg to sky. Exhale, knee to chest. And then extend the foot out and come up, warrior 1 pose. Exhale, warrior 2 pose. Inhale, lift up the right hand. Exhale, tip over, side angle pose. Inhale, lift up the right hand. Exhale, side angle pose. Inhale, lift up the right hand. Exhale, side angle pose. Let's hold it this time. 3 deep breaths. Opening the body on the inhale. Stabilizing your legs on the exhale. Good. Place the left hand down. Twist your lunge for a breath. And then exhale, step it back, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your left leg up to the sky. Exhale, knee to chest. Inhale, leg to sky. Exhale, knee to chest. Inhale, leg to sky. Exhale, knee to chest. Inhale, leg to sky. Exhale, knee to chest. Stay with the rhythm. Inhale, use the breath. Exhale, pull it forward. Last one. Inhale, leg to sky. Exhale, pull it forward and then plant the foot. Come up, warrior one. Open up, warrior two. Inhale, left arm up. Exhale, side angle. Inhale, left arm up. Exhale, side angle. Inhale, left arm up. Exhale, side angle. Let's hold it this time. Take 3 deep breaths. Place the right hand down on the floor. Turn your legs. Turn your left arm to the sky. Twisted lunge for a breath. And let's step back, downward facing dog. Walk it forward. Forward fold on your mat. Put your hands on blocks to help. And just take a moment to relax here. Rocking from the heel to the ball of the foot and back again. Using that subtle rocking to lullaby your mind. Push down through your feet. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, hands to your heart. Good. You're going to turn your palms face front. I'm going to call this standing cat-cow. You can bend your knees a little bit here. And on the inhale, you pull the arms and hands back as you bring the chest, ribs forward. And then exhale, touch the hands and reach them forward. So you make like a teardrop shape with your fingers to your shoulder blades. Pull your ribs back. Inhale, pull the ribs forward, arms back. Exhale, teardrop shape, fingers forward, ribs back. Inhale, forward, or open the front. Exhale, open the back. Inhale, open the front. Exhale, open the back. You can even rock on the feet. Inhale, ball of the foot, front body open. Exhale, heel of the foot, back body open. 2 more. Inhale, open the front. Exhale, open the back. Inhale, open the front. Exhale, open the back. Good. Rest your hands on your legs and come back up to standing pose. Good. Step your right foot back a little bit. We're going to slow it down here for a second, get a little more detail oriented now that we're warmed up. Make the front leg straight if you can. If you need a little balance, because we're going to be on our front heel, you can touch the fingers to a wall. But start by lifting your left toes, that's your front foot. And then if you can, even lift the front of your foot. So only your front heel's on the ground. And try to feel your knee, instead of it hyperextending back, your knee is lifting up through your leg into your hip joint. You're drawing that energy, like almost like you're trying to pull your leg off the ground, or if you had to like slam on the brake, you push out with your heel, but you're kind of pulling the front of the leg up. Good. Just feel that action in your hip. And then slowly put the foot back down, bend the knee. And then let's move back into that action. Lift the toe, draw the energy up the front of the leg so you get a quad tone and a little bit of a hamstring opener. And then plant the foot, bend the knee. That's a warrior one stance. One more time, sink back, draw the foot up. And then step back to the front of your mat. Step your left leg back. Same idea. Pull the right toes up, pull the right foot up, except for the heel. And then bend the knee, warrior one. Pull back, lift the toes, straighten the leg. Exhale, bend. Inhale, pull back, lift the toes. And bend. A little bit of cramping might happen. Really try to draw that leg up. The front of the leg strong. Whew, feeling it on this one. And step back to the front of your mat. Good. If you have a strap today, please find your strap. If you don't, you can use like a scarf or a towel in your space, and you might be able to even make do without it. I'll give you the variations without it. It looks like everyone has a strap, so we're good. You're gonna balance on your right foot, and you're gonna put the strap, you're gonna step on the strap with your left foot, and your left hand will hold the strap, because you're gonna balance, so if you need to, you might use the wall with your right hand. Right foot's on the ground, right hand's on the wall. Before we straighten the leg, let's first bend the leg. You can choke up on your strap, and you're lifting the leg up, holding it with the foot with the strap. Good, and then let's bring that foot back down. Now this time, hold it, the strap, so you can stand upright and still hold the strap. And pull all the strap as you slowly extend the leg forward, any amount. Hint, lift your toes up. A little bit of cramping will happen if you lift too high. And now walk your hands slowly, hand or hands, down the strap. Breathing. And now just as slowly as you went into the pose, give the strap some slack until the leg comes back to the ground. Good job. Place the middle of the strap under your right foot. First round, you just bend the knee to lift the right leg, holding the strap, choking up. Breathing and focusing. Here, there's no rocking going on. The rocking must become purely internal, purely that rhythm of your breath. This is something all yogis can accomplish, to just enjoy the rhythm of the breath. Place the foot back down. So now you're going to hold the strap at a length where you can stay upright. Pull on the strap and just swing the leg forward. Once it's at a distance where you're not cramping and you are balancing, you can flex the foot and walk the hands down the strap, which will pull the foot up higher. Enjoy the rhythm of your breath in the stillness of the pose. And slowly let the slack back out, lower it down, and relax. Go right to the same thing, but out to the side. So you're going to put the strap back on the left foot again. And this time when we pull the knee up first, we go over to the side. So the knee is out wide this time, and you're just lifting with the strap to keep that foot in the air. And you want to think about stomping with your foot, so we're still flexing that foot. Breathing here. And this is how the yogis achieve deeper and deeper states of stillness. First, we were rocking the body in the breath. Now the body is still, and we rock the breath in and out. And yogis learn to slow the breath and even suspend the breath so that everything, body and breath, is completely still. And then this leads to stillness in the mind. Okay, let the strap back down. So instead of swinging the leg forward, you're going to swing the leg out. I'm going to turn to the side just for a little better view. And you're going to turn your foot because you want the toes to lead the way. It's not like a karate kick out to the side. You're just going to swing the leg up as high as it will go without cramping. And then once you're up, you can extend or walk the hands down the strap, flex the foot to lift the leg up higher. Breathing. Controlling the stillness of your mind with just the breath, keeping the body engaged. Nice and slow. So let the leg lengthen out to come back down. And let's finish up our second side. Strap under the right foot. First action, we're going to bend the knee and lift the leg out to the side. Always using the wall for balance. It's more important that we cultivate a still body with the rhythm of the breathing to keep us present. Good. Lengthen the leg back down. And now we're holding the arm straight, strap straight. And instead of swinging the foot forward, we swing it out to the side, bending the elbow. Once it's at a decent height that's not cramping, you can then walk one or both hands down the strap. Ooh, I am rocking on this side. To lift the leg up higher. Find your stability point, your engagement point, and breathe there. Flexing that foot. Do your best to stay in the rhythm of your breathing. It'll help you balance. It'll help you find stillness. And swing the leg back down. Good job. And just toss that strap out. Actually, you know what? Why not, since we've got it in our hands, let's do a little shoulder opener as well. So you're going to hold the strap out in front, probably wider than your shoulders. And you can just change that height. Pull on the strap and lift it over your head until you feel a stretch across the chest and shoulders. It's like you can't go back any farther or you flip your hands. Okay. And then stretch back, try to pull back without crossing that threshold. Just breathe here. Okay, you can widen the strap a little bit so you do cross that threshold and bring the hands down behind you. Good. And then from there, keep that strap length if you can. Keep your elbows straight and bring the strap back up. Good. Relax your arms. Take a wide stance on your mat. And we're going to do the same thing. So let's try to make our outer feet parallel. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, arms back. Oh, I'm setting the plant behind me.
Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands in front. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands back. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands in front. One more time. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands back. Inhale, arms up. Pause here. Exhale, tip to your left. Inhale, up. Exhale, tip to your right. Back up. Inhale, open your chest, pull on the strap. Maybe even shorten the strap a little bit. And then exhale, warrior two to your left. Keeping the arms up. Keep your warrior two and turn only your upper body. So it's like your upper body is trying to do warrior one, but your legs are still in warrior two. Inhale, turn your upper body back to warrior two farm body. Again, exhale, turn your waist so it looks like your body's in warrior one, but your legs are in warrior two. Inhale, open. Last one, exhale, twisting. Inhale, open. And relax your arms, step out of your pose. And let's get ready for the next side. Warrior two with the right foot in front. Pull on the strap and stretch it overhead. Find your distance. And exhale, twist your body to warrior one, keeping the legs in warrior two. Inhale back to warrior two. The arms are still above the head. I should clarify that. Exhale, twisting. Inhale, untwist. Exhale, twisting. Inhale, untwist. One more time. Exhale, twisting. Inhale, untwist. Bend your legs and step out of your pose. A couple shoulder rolls just to link it with that breath. Find that rhythm again. You're going to inhale, shoulders up, back, and down. Up, back, and down. Up, back, and down. And then reverse the direction. Back, forward, down. Back, forward, down. Two more. Rolling the shoulders forward. Last one. Good. Exhale, forward fold. Come down to kneeling. Let's cross our ankles. Let's do a little seated sequence here. Sitting back. Extending the legs out. Good. If you need to sit up on something, a blanket, a bolster, please do so. How do you know if you need to sit up? Well, if it's hard to sit up without any hand support, sitting vertical with your spine and your legs straight, then you need to sit up. Very simple. Now, when you're sitting, try to make sure your toes, really your knees and your toes, are pointing perfectly vertical. Grab your strap again and wrap it around both feet. Pull on your feet and bring your spine to vertical with your arms straight. So your spine is vertical, your arms are straight, holding the strap. You're pulling on it. You can feel your feet are working against the strap. Now from here, breathe and elongate your spine. Now be careful, listen to your back, listen to your body. You're going to exhale, pull the elbows away from each other. That'll bring your body forward slightly. Bring your nose to your toes. And then inhale. This is called staff pose, where we're vertical with our spine and vertical or horizontal with our legs. And then exhale, pull the elbows apart, seated forward fold. So you're starting to bow forward by widening the elbows, always pulling on the strap. Inhale, staff. Exhale, pull the elbows apart. If you can walk your hands in, you can do that. Inhale, staff. Exhale, elbows apart. Good. Come back up and place the strap only on one foot, your left foot. Only on your left foot. And walk your hands down the strap. Here, be careful. You want to keep the knee a little, I don't want to hyperextend it, but you're going to pull the strap so much that it's like it's pulling your foot into your hip joint. This is so healthy for the hips. You're pulling the foot and you're drawing the leg bone into the back of the hip joint. So good for the synovial fluid. And keep pulling so much that actually lifts the leg off the ground. You might have to use your core a little bit and walk back, but then you can actually walk your hands up the strap, and some of you are going to just be able to then transition and you can hold your foot in the air. Still pulling the leg bone into the hip joint. And then if it's available, think about bending your elbows out. Good, now don't just let go and let everything unspring, right? We're in a rocking motion, even though it's a slow rocking motion. Hold the strap and lengthen it out as the foot comes down. Good, bring that strap over to the other foot. How many of you have ever done this pose in class? First time for everything. Pull with the strap to root the leg bone into the hip joint. Keep doing that and pull so much you can actually pull the leg off the ground. It should be easier than you expect it to be. And you can walk the hands up the strap. If it's available to you, you can even hold the foot instead of the strap. The action stays the same. And then going even deeper, you pull the elbows wide from each other. Without just unspringing, uncoiling, slowly let that leg down. We're going to go back to the first foot. Now you know what to expect. I'm going to talk less, and I would like you to really concentrate on the hip joint, right where the leg bone meets the hip. Pull and root it into the hip joint. Slowly lift the leg. Keep rooting into the hip joint. That's what you're focusing on. Seeing how deep you can go. Some of you might even think about a world where your forehead kisses your shin. But it all comes from rooting the leg bone into the hip joint. Let the strap back out. Change the feet. Root the leg bone into the hip joint. It's the most important part. That's where all your focus goes. That's where every breath lands. Lift the leg. Find your edge. It's a drawing in action. And lower it back down. Good. Cross your shins. Inhale, reach up to the sky. And exhale, bow forward. You can put your hands on those blocks or just hands on the floor. Anything's fine, just lean forward. And then walk your hands like a clock handle over to your right. So your body is more over the right knee. Breathe here. Walk it back over to the left.
Breathe here. Back to center. And then press up. Change the cross of the legs. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, bow straight out. And this time let's twist or walk the hands over to the left side first. Walk the hands over to the right side. Back up. Good. Extend the legs out. So again, this one can induce some vertigo, so make sure you go really slow. But you can try probably all the poses, maybe not the plow pose. You're gonna pull your navel back as a group, friends. We're gonna pull our navel back and sit back, and you're gonna send your knees either into just this knees to chest, or if it's available to you, send your legs over your head into plow pose. And then you'll rock up, balancing on your sits bones, boat pose. So again, we're doing some rocking here. Balancing on boat pose. Our hands should never touch the floor in the more advanced version. So version 1 is just feet touch the floor, knees to chest, and then you try to rock up and see if you can balance. A little more challenge is you roll back and send the legs overhead, plow pose. And then you roll forward and you try to control the movement by balancing in boat pose. The most challenging version is to keep the legs straight the whole time. Let's do 2 more of those. Rolling in your place, plow to boat. Good. When you're ready, you're going to rock forward, cross your ankles, and come back up to standing posture. Okay, now I do recommend everyone find a coffee table ledge or something that they can comfortably put their leg on and rest it. Okay, and it shouldn't be higher than 3, not even 3, really 2.5 feet. I need to take my own advice here and find something. I'm going to actually use a bolster with the blocks stacked up. There's 3 blocks. Okay, but you can just move in your space to a coffee table, dining room table. Not even a dining room table, that's not too high, but about this height. And you're going to place your heel on it, and so you won't lose balance. So again, some of you might need to wall for another support. Let's give everyone a minute to find their place. And let's all focus on flexing the foot so that leg is engaged. Okay, it's that we've worked this action in a couple different poses already. And now your standing leg is going to bend. You're going to try to lower down on your standing leg, and I need to hop a little closer because I was running out of room. As you sink down, you're trying to see how low you can squat in the standing leg while keeping the other leg straight. No hands. No hands. Pushing down weight. Be careful of your standing knee. You want the weight to be in the center of your standing thigh bone. Let's come back up and let's change the side. Okay, so we want the weight to be in the center of our standing thigh bone. There should not be pressure in the knee. That floating leg, the toes are drawn back and we're keeping that leg straight. If you're getting cramping, it's probably too high off the ground. Bend your knee and start to sink down. Let this side be brand new. Okay, let's do another rep. One more time. Sink down. The standing leg has the weight right in the center of the thigh. And come back up. All right, you got two variations now. This is our peak pose of our class today, what we've been working towards. You have two options. The first option is to extend the leg and keep it floating in the air as you lower down. That one's harder, right? So the leg is floating in the air. The second option is to use the strap extended out as you lower down. This one's a little easier. Trust me, this pose is just plain old difficult. We'll do each side twice, so you can try both variations, or just work in the area that feels appropriate to you. All right, left leg down, right leg up. Start by flexing those toes and lifting that thigh. The leg is straight. Then when you're ready, with or without the strap, you're gonna lower down as low as you can, keeping that foot from ever touching the ground. Whew. Then you get in that place where it's like it burned and you want it to be over, and you hold your breath, no, you hold your mind and you breathe with it. Inhale, rise back up and release. Whew. Good. Left leg, flex the foot, kick the leg out. Breathe as you stay present with the mind for the moving into it with the body. Never letting that floating heel touch the ground. Inhale, back up and release. One more time. Maybe using the strap this time. I'll demonstrate with that version. I kind of like working on it without the strap, but it's a good show. Okay, right leg out. Flex the foot still. And slowly work the standing leg. It's all about that standing leg thigh bone, keeping the weight balanced, engaging the core. Breathe. Good, come back up, try to keep that leg the same height. And release it down. Same height relative to the body. All right, left leg up. Flexing the foot. Last round, try to stay in the hold the best you can. Stay at your edge and be present for the experience. Here we go. Rising back up, releasing the leg down. Good job, friends. Take a quick sip of water, walk it out. It should feel pretty active. If you did it right, if you engage those cues, it should feel really good on your hip flexors. Even though we work the hip flexor so much, it should actually feel quite released. Let's just finish with a mountain pose, one of my all-time favorites, before we move into the mat. Bring the legs as close together as is comfortable. Start by lifting just the toes. So the balls of the feet and the heels of the foot are evenly planted on the earth. Feel that rising energy through the leg bones up into the hips. Gently bring your low belly muscles in and lift through the top of the collarbones and the back of your crown. Lift through the top of your collarbones and lift through the back of your crown at the same time. Good. Now send your shoulders
down through your fingertips, and send your fingertips down the sides of your legs energetically. Keep these sensations, but relax your toes back on the mat. And just be in the upright skeleton. Let the body calibrate toward this level of posture and fullness. Let the energy circulate with your breath. When you're ready, step your feet apart and bend your knees into a reclined or supported squat pose. So that means your butt is sitting on 2 blocks, whatever feels right. 3 blocks is what I'm on today. Actually, it's a little too high. 2 blocks. Good. Hands in prayer. Breathe. Close your eyes now. Start to settle your energy inward. Turning your awareness towards your belly. Yoga is when the mind becomes still. We focus on the body and breath just as a guide, just as an aid. We're slowing the class down now. Maybe you don't need to focus as much. Maybe you can just be in a rested, calm mind. Good. You're going to come off the blocks perhaps. We're going to do the Gomukasana Legs. We struggled with this one last week. Hopefully this week will be better. You're going to bring one knee straight in front, and you're going to stack the other knee directly on top. So my knees are stacked, and my feet are going out to the opposite sides. Then you can remove your props. If you can sit on the ground, both sit bones, even body weight. If one sit bone's heavier, put yourself up on a block or 2. Go ahead and grab your strap again and fold it in half. All right. Whatever knee is on top, because I didn't instruct, so whatever knee ended up on top, listen carefully. The knee that's on top, the opposite arm goes behind the head. You can hold the strap in that hand. And then the other hand, the same side hand, will hold the bottom of the strap behind the back. And now, without straining your shoulders, walk your hands a little bit closer down the strap. If you can hold your hands, great, you don't need the strap. Just breathe here, let your shoulders adjust to this shape, make sure your body is happy. Bring the spine into vertical. Now, round your spine, like your forehead and elbow, we're trying to touch the top knee. Come back up. Change your legs. The knee that's on top, the opposite hand goes behind the head. You can hold the strap. The other hand goes behind the back. So we know the details, right? We walk our hand a little closer, make sure our shoulders are safe, and then make your spine vertical. Now you know what to expect, so check in with the yoga a little more. Feel the body, connect with your breath, like it was the most important goal you could ever have. Seek stillness in your mind. And send your elbow and forehead towards your top knee. Inhale back up. Stretch the legs out wide. Drape the body over the legs. Keep dropping into a deeper state of stillness. You just let go of trying to figure out what to do. Believe that the mind doesn't need to be responsible for taking you further into your experience. Believe that just listening, just observing your sensations, body and breath, is all that's necessary. Mind will just absorb in this present experience. Inhale back up. Pull your left knee or shin in and swing your right leg straight back behind you. And then come up on your hips into pigeon posture. Be on your forearms for this pigeon. Doesn't matter as long as you do the second side if you got that wrong. Just let the hips be level with the floor, so they're not tilted to one side. Relax your bones. Same idea. Letting go of that rocking, letting go of that focus. Enjoying being content in this shape. So there was nothing to do. Change the legs. Same idea. Even during the transitions, your mind can still just, really doesn't need to be there. Your body knows how to make that transition. It does need a little bit of conviction though, on your mind's end. Be willing to let go. Be willing to not have to think.
Coming into some sort of neutral posture now, like a down dog or a child's pose. Keep settling into yourself. And then slowly come down and roll onto your backs. Take the knees into your chest. And let the knees drop open as you roll to the right side with the knees. You're twisting. Keep the shoulders back on the ground. Good. Reduce the effort. Try to feel that presence is there, whether you're trying or not. Legs to the second side. Back to neutral. Let's place our feet flat on the floor. You've got a block or a bolster. You're going to place that block or bolster under your hips. Right where it's like really stable and really supportive, the core of your hips. And if you want, you can extend your legs out straight here. It should be very comfortable on the hips, or keep the legs bent, totally fine too. So just be whatever feels good on your body, whatever restful. Before we step into the deeper rest, spend a few more moments pouring attention into just breathing. Lengthening the inhales and exhales. You're trying to just really fill up your body and empty your body with each in and out breath. Giving your awareness doesn't take effort, it takes attention. There's a difference. Really give your attention to just breathing. I actually like to encourage people to just take this one breath at a time. Try to just watch one full breath. And then just try it again once you're fresh. One full breath, pure observation. Remove the prop. Stretch out your limbs until they feel spacious and free. Leave the body alone. Leave the breath alone. Maybe you can even leave your mind alone. Savasana. Stretch your body. Take a comfortable seat on your mat. Hey, y'all, it's so much fun practicing with you tonight. I hope you feel better and you enjoyed yourselves. Thank you, thank you. Namaste. Welcome to say some goodbyes. Otherwise, I'll see you next time.